Hello, hello, crafty friends. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm just setting up here, making sure I am live. There I am. Make this bigger in case any of my friends jump on and want to say hi. I will see my comments. Perfect. Hello, hello. So if you're joining me today, please say hi. I'd love to give you a shout out. And if you're catching me on the replay up on YouTube, hello. Thank you for finding me. Leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe if you like my video. And I appreciate you joining me today. I first have to say, such a fun stamp set. And I will be honest with everyone. I was late to the party with this one, and I just kept seeing inspiration online and the beautiful vibrant colors. I said, I have to get this. So this is the Terrific Toadstools that I cannot say, so just bear with me. I just get tripped up on that super easy word, toadstools. But I don't know why when I say it with terrific, it just trips me up. But this is what I'm playing with today. Terrific Toadstools. There, I did it. And there is no dies with that, but there is a coordinating punch. Now you don't have to get the punch. You can just fussy cut. I did some fussy cutting. It is super easy. Look at how easy those are. And I also want to say, because I do see jumping, just know Facebook doesn't stream in high definition. So if you understand about live streaming and Facebook, you might see some jumps. Just know that doesn't happen on the replay, and it doesn't happen when the video is uploaded to YouTube. It's just live streaming. It's not me and it's not you. It's Facebook. It's just live streaming. So I just wanted to tell you that. So that's the punch we're going to play with. Let me show you a few of the featured items that are in this kit that if you decide to pick up, you are going to get little snips that you're able to play with. So I brought in the Starstruck embossing folder. This is a celebration item that I know you all picked up, right? So that was a great embossing folder on there. So I brought that into this kit. Now, if you pick up the kit from me, your pieces will be embossed. But if you pick up the tutorial or you're just using today as a free class because you might have these products already, that is what you're going to use. But in my kit, it will be embossed for you already. Also, again, stylish shapes. This is an amazing die set, 159183. You have to really pick this up. I've been using it a lot. These are layering dies, okay? Hey, Jean, how are you? Yes, from sunny Florida. After this video, I'm going to go float in my pool for a little while, and then I have to get back to crafting. But anyway, this class, I used these circles here and the banner. I think next month I'm going to try to incorporate the squares. So definitely something to pick up the stylish shapes. All right. And then the ribbon I'm using is the silver and white, item number 162149. Again, your little pieces will be in your kit. But I really think the star of this show is the DSP. I'm a pink girl. So anyone who knows me, I just love the color pink. So this just screams at me. Now, I just think the little critters and the mushrooms are super cute. I just think they're cute, my honest opinion. I love mushrooms, right? I just had stuffed mushrooms 2 nights ago. My husband made stuffed mushrooms with crab stuffing. Hey, Susan, how are you? Yes, yes, yes. Not a die set. It's a punch. We got a punch for this one. I love the punches. But let's talk about these papers and the colors. Love it. So this is one side of it, and this is a 6x6 pack, and I believe you get 8 sheets of every paper. So I hope you picked this up. Again, this was celebration. Don't know if it's going to be in the catalog, but not to worry. I picked up plenty. So if you get the card kit from me, you will have your papers in here. This is the other side. I love these stripes and this gingham. I love that wood and these leaves. So this is a great, great paper pack. So I will definitely cut up some extra card kits because you guys, I'm so excited to share that I have a website that I'm going to be debuting this month. And that is a place for you to go to pick up all my tutorials and prior kits. So I'll post all that when it comes, but love this. So that's what we're going to play with. And as you know, if you get my kit, it comes with a full color tutorial with you to link back to this video and all of that goodness. All right, so let me clean up my area and we can get started. This is card 1. So, let me just show you a close up of the cards. So here's card 1. Fun. Look at that embossing folder. And these mushrooms, fun, right? I fussy cut these stems, so we're going to fussy cut the stems. If I didn't pre-do that. Nothing on the inside. I didn't focus on the insides this time. This card is fun, except in here, just a little strip of paper. This is a cute, I thought it was fitting, popping up to say hi. Ready? So cute, right? Cute. You can add some white layers in here if you wanted to for some greetings, but very cute card. And this is our 4th card. Again, I'm bringing in that embossing folder. And again, if you don't have this embossing folder and you want to continue to create these cards because you'll have the cutting guide that has all the dimensions and everything, then any embossing folder you have. I did use a little bit of strip of Granny Apple Green glitter on that. Look at the ladybug, how cute. So the body is stamped and then the little top is stamped, and then I fussy cut it out and just glued it on. So super cute. So those are the 4 cards we're going to make today. Let's get to card 1. I'll try to keep the video to an hour. Probably not going to happen. Never does. But I think I'm going to set this one down for a little bit. My back is hurting today, so I want to sit down a little bit. Okay, should I focus close up? Let's see, a little bit. Let's go a little bit closer. No, my phone's, there we go. It's going to cooperate. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so let's get this out of the way. I have my pieces. I don't need this. We're going to do some, I'm going to emboss so you can see me emboss with how that comes out just from a regular piece of paper. I don't think I need the dies. I think I die cut everything and prepped it all for myself. And like I said, the tutorial will have all of the dimensions for you and everything. But the kit will come pre-cut and ready to assemble. So here are our pieces for card 1. All right, and I have my Stampin' scrub off to the side with my spray for quick cleaning. All right, so we have our card base. Melon Mambo, love Melon Mambo. I would probably say Melon Mambo and what's the other one? Lost Lagoon, my favorite colors. I got to put them 2 together. Or Summer Splash. I think in my next month card kit is going to have both of them. All right, so we're going to layer. This is going to get layered, but first, actually, this is the card we're going to emboss. So let's emboss. Now I'm going to stand up again. So here's all my pieces, but this is the layer that we need to emboss, but it'll be embossed for you. So let me just get, put this in my embossing folder right here. So you see that line down there? That's a good area to line up so that you get your entire piece. This is not 3D, so I'm just going to run it through my machine. Let's see, let me turn it on. Sorry for the noise, I'm just using my motorized embossing machine. If I do 3D, then I would show you and do it live with the Stampin' Up machine. Look at how gorgeous that is, right? And this is not a 3D embossing folder. So just needed to emboss that. All right, so what we're going to do, let me bring, can I sit? I'm going to sit down again, yeah? Okay. Here's my pieces. Here's our ribbon, our DSP. I use the stylish shapes on this. I will tell you this is about a 2 1/4 inch circle. So if you don't have stylish shapes, just you may have a punch or other circles, or you can absolutely cut them out on your Cricut. So we're going to layer these together. Here's our fun stamping layer, and this we're going to stamp our mushrooms, so that's our scrap. But let's just put the quick pieces together. So these two are going to layer together I'm getting used to using my Stampin' Seal. It does take a little getting used to because you like, it's very good adhesive, I will say. And you use a very little bit of it, but I was playing with mine before and I ruined it. You press down and pull, press, pull, like swipe, pull. You only need little bits of it. So if you haven't used the Stampin' Seal yet, that is that's what that's for. Okay, now I'm going to take my piece of ribbon and I'm going to just flip this on the back, kind of just in the middle of my card. I do give you extra. I know I should be better and not waste all that, but I just don't want anyone to ever run short. So all you're going to do is easy peasy trick, use a piece of Scotch tape. Just pull that tight. All right. Pretty, pretty. Okay, now we can go ahead. Oh, let's take our piece here. Now, see this? All you have to do is line that up in the corner, just like that. That's all I did with that piece. Nothing too hard. Just line that up. Just about there. There you go. Okay, so now we could put this on our card base. I'm just going to use some of my liquid glue so I don't use, I like to save some of my tape runner. Okay, we're just going to adhere that to the front. I always check to make sure I have the card open the right way. Right? Leave that little bit of border. I love my little 1/8, and this is why I like to use the liquid adhesive here, so I can kind of play around with it. All right, so that is the base. Now we can just put this to the side for a moment. I'm going to bring back in my completed card, and we're actually, let's layer these two together. Let's get rid of that. These two can layer together. Get all the pieces that you can kind of finish out of the way. That's what I like to do. So I would put these two together and then put that out of the way. Now, let's take our mushrooms tops, and we're going to stamp each one of those out, the smaller one and the bigger one. They look like, that one looks like a jellyfish body to me. But we're going to stamp this in Melon Mambo. We're going to stamp 2 of those. We're also going to stamp, and I'll tell you, I used almost every stamp in the stamp set. Almost. There's about 4 of them I didn't use. We're going to do 2 of the stems in Smoky Slate. So we're going to do that. And we're going to punch our stems. And we're going to punch our top mushroom tops and fussy cut our stems. So you want to be mindful if you're using the punch, right? Using a strip of paper so that you could, you know, if I was really good, I could probably, actually you can punch then stamp. I bet you people do that, but I don't like to. But what I do is I'll put one on the very end and then go down and do another one and, you know, and punch it so I can get it. And then I can do my fussy cutting at the end. So just be mindful of that. So I'm just going to make sure I kind of stay towards the middle. I always have to have a piece of scrap paper. You know that I stamp off the side. But I've used these before, but just, let's just do I like to do a test stamp, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do one of these. And one of these. Okay. Then I'll clean these in a moment because we're going to use those a lot. Now I'm going to stamp 2 of these. So just for sake of paper. Oh, I think I'm going to have to use another scrap, but that's okay. Yours are cut. You'll have plenty of, Smoky Slate. Yours will be cut, but I'm just trying to save paper here. Now we're going to do 2 stems. And then this one. And I would have had this all cut out and pre-cut, but I kind of wanted to do this live with you. Just for anyone who's watching who wants to see. It's very nerve-wracking doing things live, as you can imagine, but listen, no editing here. I just roll with it. You're going to get me raw and unfiltered, right? This is just me. All right, so we're going to punch these. Let's do that. Focus, Stacy, focus. Okay, we're going to do the little one first, and I hope I don't ruin my other one. I love punches. Okay, so there's one. And then we're going to move this one here. Okay, that's enough with that. I'm going to take my good scissors with my little charm dangle here. So if you get this month's card kit from me, you will receive a little dangle. And what this is for, it's just a little heart dangle. You might get any random color. And this little thingy here, you just wrap it around your good scissors. So either this identifies this is your scissor to use with adhesives, to cut adhesive, or this is your snips to use for like paper cut, fussy cutting and for ribbons. So, and these are very easy to cut out. And I didn't leave a white border. I didn't want a white border, like a die cut, you know, I didn't want that in this. So I kind of just went close to the ink. Okay, this one's just about done. Cool. Okay, and just a little thing here about Facebook. I'm sure you've seen all the madness going around because I'm sure everybody's in lots of groups and you follow lots of people on social media, and not just like crafting, just anybody, because this affects the entire Facebook platform for anyone that live streams. So right now I'm live streaming, right? Which means after I stop this video, it's only going to stay on Facebook for 30 days, and then they're going to delete it. So that began this week. Any new videos, so this video right now we're watching, in 30 days, Facebook's going to automatically delete it on me. So we won't be able to find it anymore. But you don't have to worry, because starting in May, when I transitioned over to Stampin' Up, I started putting all my videos on YouTube. So I do have a YouTube channel. It's at Crafty Diva USA. I try to keep everything easy. So as I do more things, that's what everything is. So at Crafty Diva USA is my YouTube channel. So as soon as I'm done with this video and I process everything, I mean this class right here with you live, this will be uploaded on Facebook. So you don't have to, uploaded on YouTube. So you don't have to worry about going back to Facebook. Oh, where was that video, and scrolling. But the problem is in private groups. So I will, a lot of all my videos in my groups are going to go away at some point, but don't worry, because they're going to be there for like 6 months. This is only new videos. So as of this week, any new live stream you see, hopefully whoever you're watching is going to upload it on YouTube for you. Otherwise it will be gone in 30 days. But any groups that you're a part of and there's been live streams, those, there's like 6 months we get on those. Okay, so this, I did my mushrooms, right? Really cool. Okay, let's do the last thing here. And I just applied these with a little liquid adhesive. I don't know why. You don't have to, but I did. Okay. Because these are going to dry for a few minutes, so we can just set those aside. And then this one, we want our stem going that way. Yep. So just put your toadstools together. Anyone crafting, or what are you doing? I see a few of you ladies watching me. Are you crafting? Or are you just sitting outside, cleaning your house, driving? Okay, there's our toadstools. They're just going to sit there up top a little bit and dry. Now we're going to bring in this layer here. I'm going to bring in some scrap paper. Let's bring in black. It's easy to offset for me, good for my eyes. So now I'm going to need this stamp here, which is the grass. I'm going to bring in a granny apple green ink. We are just going to stamp a super easy layer across the bottom. So now you're going to need this stamp set to recreate this card kit exactly. So if you earn this kit by shopping with me for free, so if your orders are over $50, ladies, you're going to automatically get this before shipping, tax, and in the future, rewards, because Stampin' Up's going to a reward program. So you will get this automatically, but to create these cards, these are going to be a little difficult unless you have like a grass stamp, or you can fussy cut some grass, right? Stacy, what did I do? I went up too high. That's because I'm sitting back. So all I'm going to do is I stamped up the bottom. There we go. Not to worry. And I have here my Granny Apple Green Stampin' Blend, and I'm just going to fill that in. So you can just, this is a little trick too, just fill in anywhere, but not those little dots. I think that is adorable, right? So there's our little grass. We need a sentiment on here. So popping up to say hi. Really like that sentiment. I'll tell you, ladies, I saw some people do on Facebook, which I was going to do, but I'm trying to leave it simple, right? But what you can do is you can cover up hi, the word hi, with masking. You can mask the word hi, and then if you have like a happy birthday stamp, so you could say popping up to say happy birthday. You can't even see it. I have to bring it down more. Here we go, Stacy, come on. Right here. So you would cover up that hi and say popping up to say happy birthday, popping up to say congratulations, popping up to say I love you, whatever you wanted to say. So think about that. Just got to mask that little word hi. So I'm inking up with my Melon Mambo, and I'm just going to stick to the top here. Okay. Next, get this out of the way. We're done stamping. Another thing I did, I have these gems here, these silver gems, as you can see, but here I made them pink. They coordinate. So what I did was I used my Melon Mambo stamping blend. So I know a lot of you have these in your stash. These are close to my heart, but Stampin' Up sells these too. You can color them. So I'm going to use two little ones and one large one. So don't forget, you can color these. See, I did that one, Granny Apple Green. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our stamping layer and we're going to adhere that with our Melon Mambo and our DSP here. Hope you like my cards that I've been doing, ladies, and those of you who have been purchasing my card kits, I appreciate you, and my customers who have been earning them. You know, it's starting off slow, but I really do put a lot of work into my cards, so I do hope you appreciate them. And I'm super excited because I'm going to start doing in-person card classes in my town. So I'm going to bring each month what I do virtually to in person. So I think that's going to be exciting, and hopefully it helps me, you know, grow a little bit so I could join in on all those great things that some of these great demonstrators do. Okay, so I want to put these now. I'm not going to pop these up. I'm just going to place them down using liquid adhesive. And I love to use tweezers when I'm placing things, right? So that can hang off just a bit. Okay. Then we're going to do the same here and put that like right there. Oh, wait, I just looked up and I saw, nice. Janice is cleaning and Jean just watching. You're going to Oh, you're making cards with friends later. So fun. I don't have it. I get together with Amory, my upline, but not enough. You know, she's super busy. I do go to some crops that she has and that some other companies have around my area, but yeah, I don't have any friends around me that craft that much. My friend Lisa, we get together sometimes, but again, not enough. Everybody's just so busy. I just need to do it more. I do it right here in my craft room, but you know, for all of you on a computer, and I love doing that. And I do craft with my mom on like Portal. It's almost like FaceTime. Okay, and this one, my little glue dot, there we go. Okay, cool. I think that came out super cute. We're gonna put some foam dots on the back of this, and if you saw me last week, I was complaining because I have to get used to these nails. Okay, that's good. I'm using my take your pick tool. It's so easy pulling off the backs with these. Okay, now I'm going to bring my card back in and just line that up in the middle. Just like that. And card 1 is finished. Super cute. Let me stand up so I can clean up a second. So that's card 1. I'll just leave that there for a minute while I get some stuff out of the way. And we'll move on, and I can clean my stamps. Okay. Let's clean my stamps a second. I'll show you this Stampin' Scrub. Love it, love it. So you have a little watermark here. I just squirt some water, and then you have a little sun picture there, and then wet, dry. Love it. Don't worry about the discoloration. That's totally fine. You can't help that. What else did we have popping up to say hi? Okay, because we're going to use these again, so I just want to make sure everything is clean. Okay, we're good. Okay, all right, so card 1 is finished. Love it. We will move it out of the way. Moving on to card 2. Here's our pieces. Where's our finished card? Here we go. So again, we're going to have an easy card here, fun to assemble. We have all our bits. We're going to make these 2 pieces. You need to make a flag with those. And I have, this is our stamping piece. So we're going to take this out first to do our stamping and do our flags. And then all these pieces are just assembly. So you can move them out of the side for a moment. So first off, oh, thanks, Janice. Thanks, Susan. First off, we're going to get our stamping layer, and we are going to need this stamp, and then just a little thank you. That's a cute little stamp. That's what we need. Okay, so we need our Melon Mambo ink. Again, not too many ink pads for this class, not too many supplies. I'm trying to be, as I create these classes, more mindful of the supplies I use. So, why did I get, I hate when I get ink all over my acrylic block. Good. So what you want to do here, here in the example, I'm straight to paper. We're not punching this out. So I kind of like angled it just a little bit. So just kind of follow the image that's in the your tutorial. Just like that. I think I'm going to clean these as I go. Okay. Next, we are going to take our little our little sentiment here. You can use early espresso ink if you want. I'm using Memento Black, but you know, you can use the early espresso, and then that may just coordinate a little bit more with your stem and some of the layers. So, but it's okay, or just use black. Otherwise, that's the only thing you need early espresso for in this card kit. So right off to the side here, just like that. All right. So now you can take, if I can find my tweezer, take your little stem. And that is going to go right there. So we're going to put a little bit of liquid glue right there. That's okay that you could see that glue, it will dry. Sometimes I just try to scrape it off. Okay. It's okay. All right, so let that just settle a minute. Let's get our scissor. Remember, you don't want to use scissors that you cut adhesive with. And what I'm doing is I'm just layering these two together. These are 1 inch wide, so you want to kind of get that middle point, about a 1/2 inch, like right in that middle. Just do a little snip there, and then you're going to come in on each end. That's it, just to make 2 little flags, okay? Just like that. Now what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of adhesive. Right at the corner there. And then I'm going to layer my 2 flags together so that they're just ready to go. Just like that. Okay? So then that goes there. Now, I'm going to come back with my other pieces now. All of our stamping for this card is done, super easy. Okay, we're gonna start layering. This early espresso is for that. All these pieces are for the front. This little purple stripe is for the inside. So let's just get rid of that purple stripe. Again, I like to just get rid of the little easy things. All we're gonna do is put some adhesive there. And if you have any overhang, you can just snip it off. Just line that up, and let's see. Now, and I mean some overhang there peeking through. I think it came out pretty good. All right, next we are going to layer this piece and this piece together. So let's do that. Again, I'm going to use my liquid here because it just gives me that smidge of a second to play around with it, because I do work with 1/8 inches, and sometimes, you know, it's a little trying. Try to do my best. There we go. And I let my finger like guide in a little bit. Okay. So now we could layer this on top of our card base. No dimension yet. We're going to just have our focal image have dimension. Again, we're going to have 1/8 border around this card base, just that white peeking through. Oh, I'm too far away. Good. Okay. And then you can just follow along here in my card, you know, from the picture of the example. You just want to lay these layers down. So I'm going to start with my polka dot piece right there. Then I would lay down my stripe right here, overlapping just like that. And then I would take this flowery piece here and put it right like that. So that's all we're going to do. We're just layering these pieces onto the card base. Very easy pattern to follow to duplicate this card using other patterns of paper. So with the tutorial, you'll have you know, you'll know the dimensions of all the pieces so that you can recreate this with other papers and stamps and focal images. Okay, and this is going to seal it up right in the middle. Just want to make sure your snail there is going the right way and your mushrooms, it's not upside down. Okay, cute. Okay, now we can go back and work on our sentiment layer here. So we're going to layer this together. I'm going to use, I don't want to chance ruining my stem there, so I'm going to use liquid glue. This, I left a bigger border intentionally because I think this is the focal point, right? Okay, now with our flags, what I'm going to do is I'm just, because this whole thing is going to get popped up, so the flags I'm going to put down and set them how I want them. Otherwise, after it was put together, I'd have to cut these, put it down, and shimmy it in, but I like to just adhere it first. So all I'm going to do is put it where I want it. Just take a piece of good old Scotch tape again. Wait, I moved it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. My Scotch tape. And then kind of see how I want my flags, at what length. I think that's good. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to put some foam adhesive on the back of here now. I'm going to put one on the flags also. Okay, we're going to take some twine, wrap this around a few times. Now, if you want, in this card, see I wrapped it around the white layer, but I wanted to do this card and wrap it around the whole layer. That was, so that's all we're going to do. So you're going to pick this up. Oh, and what I did was on the back, just put a little bit to hold that. Okay, you'll see. So now you can wrap it around and you have something to hold it now. There we go. Just like that. I'm going to cut off a piece. And in your kit, I didn't give, I'll put some twine in there, but if it's not enough, you know, if you want more, everybody has twine in their stash. I'm just going to cut off a piece that I want to feed through here to make a knot, just like that. I like it around the whole border, just like that. Okay. Next, we're going to take off our little little layers. Center that right in the middle, just like that. We're going to come in again with our glitter gems. You'll get a few of these in your kit, and if you have these markers, you can color them. If not, you can just put them on as clear. We're going to do 2 small ones. Remember, everything with embellishments are clusters of 3. And you always try to make like a triangle. Okay, so we need let them dry a minute. Let's let that dry a second. Let me clean up a few bits around me, and then this card is going to be done. Okay. Take my pick tool, this. Oh, I gotta clean this stamp. Grass stamp, I forgot to clean. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna take the big gem and put it over here. And then the two little gems, I'm gonna put one on the flag, like in the middle of the flags. Like covering the seam right there. And then another one on top of the sentiment. Sweet. Okay, so card 2 is finished. How do you like card 2? Think it's cute? Okay, let's get this out of the way. And we will move on to card 3. Let's put, oh, we're going to the pop-up card. Let's get card 3 going here. That's our mechanism piece. And for my card kits, I'm probably going to have to score yours so that it fits in the package. Okay. So let's look at what we got going on here. We got lots of things. So this is going to be for our stamping. This is going to be for our sentiment. So we're going to do all that first. So we want that. Here is, again, these are about 2 1/4 inch circles. I use the Stylish Shapes dies. You can use anything you want, but my kits will include these Stylish Shapes. So I needed 4 of those. So they're going to be for 1 for the front, 1 for the 3 for the inside. What's this? What is this? What is this? Oh, did I think I don't know. I don't know what that is. Here's my ribbon. And then 4 stems. Did I think I had to stamp the stems? I don't know. But my stems, I used the punch. But again, if you don't have a punch, you can stamp them and fussy cut them. Here's my bits. Okay, here's my card base. So I made a Melon Mambo card base. This is going to go on the front. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to leave this right here for a minute. Going to move this out of the way. We're going to just put together the easy pieces just so I can get it out of the way. That's what I like to do. This is just layers onto our card base. No big deal here. Okay. Now, a tip, if you wanted to layer these white, I'd put a 4 by 5 1/4 on each panel and then put your pop-up in. So the top and the bottom would be white if you did want to handwrite a sentiment. Okay? All right, so we can just put this out of the way for now. We're going to take this Melon Mambo layer and this layer. We're going to put these two together so we could just get this out of the way. I hate saying that, just get it out of the way, but I only have so much surface and I try not to make my desk look like a huge mess when I'm live crafting, right? Like, you know what your desk looks like at home when you're crafting. Well, I'm no different. My desk is exactly the same, and I try to limit that for you. Okay, so this we can get out of the way. Now, our little circles we can get out of the way for the moment. All right, let's just do our scoring. So I need my scoreboard, which I have right here. And all we have to do, oh, I think I'm going to need my big scoreboard. I do. Hold on. Actually, I'll just use my paper trimmer. Hold on. All right. All right, make sure I don't use my cutting blade. Light is your scoring blade. This is 11 inches. So we are going to score, where's my directions? We are going to score at 3 inches, 5.5 inches, and 8 inches. So how we'll do that is we're going to bring this over to 3 inches and score. Oh, what am I doing? Score 3 inches. What else did I say? 5.5 and 8. So we bring this over to 5.5. Boom, bitty bop. And then 8. Bitty bitty bop. Okay, there we go. That's all we need to do for some scoring. All right, now we're going to do some stamping. Move this out of the way for now. Okay. Move everything back in here. Okay, I'm going to sit down. So stamping, we need 1, 2, 3, we need 4 mushroom caps. So whatever colors you want to use, I'm just going to do 2 melon mambo, 1 peach pie, and 1 granny apple green. I don't have my peach pie out. Hold on. Here, nope, that's pumpkin pie. Peach pie. Is it peach pie? Where's my directions? Is it peach or pumpkin? Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. Where's my paper? It'll tell me there. Pumpkin pie. Okay, that's the one. I was going to say peach pie is a little light. It's pumpkin pie. And again, you don't have to use these. You can do 2 melon mambo. You can do all melon mambo if you wanted. All right. So, but I'm just going to keep it where I can do a few. Oh, I know what. No, I don't know what that piece of paper was for. So I'm not going to lie. I thought I knew. Did I ever clean this before? I think I did. I did. All right, so we need 2 melon mambo, 1 peach pie. Let's do that. And then 1 granny apple green. And I might be able to fit them all here. If not, I will, I have more scrap. And I'm going to try to stick to the middle so it fits in the punch. 1. I'm going to have to clean as we go. But one good thing about this scrubbing, Stampin' Scrub I like, the dry side. So I just dried this. You know when you use the Stampies or something else, now it's wet, you got to just like wait a minute or keep stamping it off. The dry side really gets that dry that it doesn't stop me crafting. I can continue going. So we need 1 granny apple green. Ooh, how's this going to work in the punch? Let's see. Yeah, we just gotta leave a little space between. Okay, we should be okay. Granny apple green. I'm gonna need another piece of paper though. And it's okay, it looks like it's bleeding a little bit because the punch helps that. I do have, oh, I already have 1 here, so we're just gonna use that one. Let's clean my stamp because we're gonna need 1 more melon mambo. Perfect. All right, now we're going to take our punch and we're going to punch these out. See what I mean? See like that extra bit of ink there? Don't worry about that because the punch fixes that. Okay, that's those 2. Melon mambo. I love the using the punches. Everything pops up. Okay. Done with my punching. So I hope you like this video and my cards. Please give me a share. That's all I ask. I just ask that you like my videos, share my videos, comment on them. You know, it helps all the algorithms and all that stuff that I'm not too savvy with, but supposedly it helps. You know, if you like my style, don't do it if you don't like my style. If you like my style of crafting, I'd appreciate it. So we're going to put these on Are we putting them? Well, one we're going to keep off. That's going to be for the front. Let's take our best melon mabo for the front. And then, yeah, we put them together for the inside. So I'm just going to take a little dot of glue here. And again, if you're catching the replay on YouTube, please let me know that you watched my replay. I appreciate that. I always try to make sure I comment. And then all the links will be in the video on YouTube, the post here on Facebook, to shop, join my newsletter, join my group, or how you can get this class. If you purchase this class, the kits begin to ship the end of this month, because this class is available all month free with purchase. And then you'll be able to find it on my website when I launch my website, and it will be available as a pre-kit for as long as I have the supplies, and the supplies are available to purchase, but the tutorial will always be available. And one good thing about having a website now is the tutorial, as soon as you purchase it, you'll instantly get it. You don't have to wait for me to email it to you the next day. All right, there's my little toadstools. All right, what are we gonna do now? Let's stamp here our popping up to say hi. We need our melon mambo while those dry. So let's just get that. This is a little big. I'm gonna trim this a little more. I don't like how big that is. Hold on. Let me stand up and get my paper trimmer back, because I just want to make this a little thinner. I think it's a little too thick. Let's see, what do I have this at? This is measuring 1.5. I want to just take 1/4 of an inch off. Let's start there. I think this is the perfect. No, this was not. This was for my sentiment. This was for if I needed to punch out extra. I think my sentiment will fit right on here. Yes, that's for my sentiment. Oh, Stacy. Yeah, I was going to say, that's a little too wide. That was for if I didn't have enough room to punch out all the mushroom caps there. Okay, so now with this, all we're going to do is, again, you're going to find your snips with, that's what I'm looking for. See, I have washi on mine. These are the ones that I only use for if I'm cutting adhesive. But see, I can't find my snips with my, where are they? I need them. Here they are. Okay, right in front of my face. The ones with my little thingy. All right, so I'm just going to angle these, right? So I'm going to go just like that. Take each corner, go up. Do the same thing here. You can turn it upside down. So now you have a cute angled sentiment. All right, so now we got to put this together. I want to set that down. I'm going to bring in all my pieces now. Go move this over a sec. Move this over. I'm just going to put that off to the side. Okay, so now what we want to do is should we do let's do the inside first. All right, get your inside piece. That would be your mechanism here. So where's my card? You want this to open with the pop-up, right? So you want to fold this like an accordion. So what you want to do is you want the middle to be up. So if you were just following this, the middle to be up, right? And then your sides come up. So just like that. I would say that would be the easiest way. But again, in my card kit, I'll have you scored, but I'm going to fold it in half so it fits in to the envelope. Okay, so that's all we needed to do here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to open our card. Okay, we're gonna put adhesive on the back of one of the ends. And I'm gonna use my tape runner because I want this to be strong. Okay, so now I have adhesive there. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, into the middle of my card, I'm gonna line it up with the edge. The best as I could see the middle, kinda. Just put that in there. Just fold it over to burnish it. Then we're going to put some adhesive here, right? Close this card, boom, do the same thing. So when there's, it will pop up. Okay, super easy. All right, so let's do that. Let's get some adhesive here. And just make sure it lines up with the other piece. And then you close it. Perfect. Cute. Okay, so now you want to get 4 of our, I needed one more of these. I should have had 5. Should have had 5. It might have dropped. So what we're going to do is we're just going to leave our sentiment one out because I need that one for the top unless I find it. We need 3 of these right here. Oh, here it is. It was just stuck to one. Perfect. Okay, so 4 go in the inside. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put a little bit of adhesive in the middle here. Right? And then just put it right in your card. Okay. This one, you're going to just a little thank you or any sentiment you may have in your stash. You want to stamp on that, use a memento. No, I'm sorry, use a Melamambo. Whatever color or sentiment, I just used that, just a little thank you. Okay, so now you see what's happening here. You have all 4 of your circles, and all we have to do now is just put our mushrooms glued down on the inside there. That's all you got to do. So I'm going to do that using, I'm going to use liquid because then I can just set it aside for a minute while I do the front. Where's my, I should be using my tweezer, right? So easy instead of my fingers, because your fingers also could be inky and they won't, and sometimes your fingers won't be able to get into certain spots. So using your tweezer, which I should be more mindful of, is a hell of a lot better. Because the worst thing is when you're almost done with your card and then your inky fingers go all over it. So our inside's done. Do anything else more that you want to the inside, but I think that's a cute fitting card, fitting inside for this card. I'm just gonna let that dry for a minute, move that off to the side. Let's get our piece of ribbon. I'll bring my card back in and this layer here. All right, now what we wanna do is we want to wrap this ribbon around the back. Now, hopefully I give you enough, but take it and right like that, and you could make a bow. I'm horrible at this, please don't judge, or just make a knot. I actually think I'm going to do a knot. Yeah, on this one, let's do a knot. Actually, hold on. I want to put a little adhesive because I hate when my ribbon is moving around. So I'm going to make sure that sticks right there. There, just like that, and I'm going to do that on the back too. Just want a little smidge. so it sticks, and it's easier for me to maneuver now. Because I don't think I have enough to do a bow, so I'm going to make a knot. Not so bad. And then use your good scissors to cut some angles on your ribbons. And I think a knot is the way to go. I love it. I love the bow too, but in all fairness, I had the spool and I was like playing with it. So, and I can't send everybody a spool of ribbon. So we're doing a knot on this one. But if you do have this and you recreate this, definitely if you want to do the bow. Okay, so we're going to put some adhesive on the back of this. We're going to get that onto our card base, and then we'll just finish off that front sentiment. We'll move on to our last card, which is going to be another great, easy card, but simple design that you could recreate over and over again. And you may see in my card kits too at times. I use designs, you know, because I just love certain designs and I want to use it again. Okay, where's my card base? We're good now to close. We're going to try to put this in the middle as best as our eyes can see it. Oh, I went to the eye doctor yesterday. Ordered, I got 4 new pairs of glasses. I need one for distance, then I need for driving, then I need sunglasses for driving. So I got clear and then sunglasses, and then I need my reading, and then I got crafters this time. So ones that, because I'm terrible, I have terrible eyes for reading, but they're a little bit stronger. So for close up for crafting, it's going to be a little better. I can't wait till they come in. Oh, I got 5 pairs, I'm sorry. And I got a pair of transitions because my eye doctor always tries to get me to do transitions. I have in the past. I hate them, but I'm going to do it again because that'll eliminate me having to buy so many pairs of glasses. I did have LASIK surgery about 20 years ago. About 17 years ago, but I started to have to wear a light prescription for driving about 3 years ago. But I've had to wear readers, God, for 10, 12, 15 years. And it's terrible. I can't even read my texts on my phone. So I can certainly use the most help I can get crafting. I'm going to put a foam dot on the back of this, dimensional on the back of that one, because I want that one to pop up. I'm going to take my stem here and just adhere that down. Off to the edge there. Just try to follow the image too. If you don't want to come back on and listen to me ranting in a live, you can absolutely just follow the directions that are provided in the kits. Just layer that so it's popped up, super cute. Put some foam adhesive on the back of your sentiment here. I'm hungry. Okay, put this overlapping, and I kind of have it tucked a little bit under my mushroom cap if you want to do that. Cute. And then here I didn't use those glitter gems, but you certainly can. I used these. I do like these. Oh, and you can color these too. These 160449, they are flat adhesive pearls. I just threw 2 small ones on here. I really love these. I hate when the glue dot comes away from the embellishment. Am I the only one? Believe me, it happens to all of us. Okay, I got it back on. Okay, so we're going to put one. Whoop. We're going to put, trying to get the glue dot so it doesn't fall. There we go. Put it right there. And plus, I want you to see, you know, raw crafting. You know, it's not perfect at all. All right. I think that's it. I think we're done with this card. Super cute. That is card 3. We do a little cleanup here and we'll move on to card 4. Hey, Mom. No worries. All right. What else? What else? We're good here. That's card 3. Moving on to our final card. What's my time? Okay. I'm not doing bad. Oh, I try to keep them under an hour and a half. We're at an hour and 11 minutes. We're good so far. And this is going to be super easy. This is cute. Here is card 4. Let me get in my bits here. Don't know what that was for. Okay. Here's our circle. This one is about which one is this? This is our card 4. This is about a 3 1/4 inch circle. That's going to be for our front. Oh, this is for my stamping. Come on. I keep forgetting stamping. Now, in the card kit, again, this is a banner from that Stylish Shapes Dies. Love it. You will get that, but if you don't have that, you can just make a banner out of anything. Here's that piece of granny green glitter cardstock. Here's our DSP for our card. Here's our embossed piece for our card. So we'll do that. We're gonna flag these 2 pieces, and then this is our stamping layer. So let's put our card, let's do our whole card base, because and then we'll do the stamping last. We'll do a little reverse this time. So let's put our card together. So first what we want to do is make sure your card opens the right way. Yep, I'm going to take the Fresh Freesia embossed piece and put that right there. Now this piece is going to go right here. Okay, you can either put them right together and you'll have a little thicker border, which is totally fine, which I recommend you doing. And then I don't like seams like that. So then this is what covers that, right? It just makes it look more finished. That's what I love to do. All right, so let's get this on our card. I'm just going to use dry adhesive. Again, just try to leave 1/8 of an inch. There you go. Now take your mushroom, DSP here, and you can just butt it up. You can just butt it up against one another. Or if you feel like, oh, I could have went over a little, look at the width of our granny apple green. So you can leave a little space. I'm going to do it here so you can see a little space between your 2 layers, right? So that you have more of a symmetrical look. And then this just covers up that. Whoop. My hands are a little sticky. See, that covers that up. Let's just do it live so you see what I mean. Okay. There. Okay. Now we are going to take our circle. We're going to put some foam all around it. Again, as soon as this video is done, you'll be able to find it up on YouTube if you happen to pick up these products, or you earn my kit and you get it at the end of the month. So you want to go back to it, because the new rule on Facebook, any lives that started this week, they will only be on Facebook for 30 days. So hopefully anyone you follow has a YouTube channel or is creating one. All right, now, again, with our flags, we're going to make 2 flags. Let's do that. You remember the drill. Snip in the middle, kind of where you think that mid mark is, and then come in each side. There we go. Now we're going to put a little bit of adhesive right there. And then we'll layer our banners together how we like them before we apply them down so they look perfect. Because I want more of a split to show between them. Okay, now we're going to find out here right about there looks good. So I'm gonna put a little Scotch tape, and I would have probably set my flags up before I put the adhesive down. And that's one good thing, because sometimes I might mess up on camera, but then you won't do it because you're not making this with me at the same time. All right, so this is gonna go right about there. I didn't stamp my little ladybug. That's okay. Before you put your adhesive on there, ladies, stamp your ladybug. And I will do it on camera, and it will be okay, because it's not going to be okay. I don't think it's going to work. We'll see. Maybe if not, maybe I'll fussy cut one and cover it. It's not that hard to stamp if it just gives me a good impression. 1, 2, 3, please work. Yay! It worked. Okay. I also need to stamp the little body, okay, in Melon Mambo. So now let's do our stamping, move our card out of the way. So I already had an extra one of these, so I don't need another one. I just need the small, mushroom top, and I need 2 stems and the body. So we need this in Fresh Freesia. I want to get another one. See which one I like the best. Okay. Then Melon Mambo for the body. This is going to all be fussy cut, so we'll put it down to the bottom so it don't get ruined. Or I can do my stems. I could do my stems on here, actually. I need the smoky slate. We need one of these. And maybe we'll put one of these over here. And hopefully it doesn't get destroyed with our punch. If so, we'll just have to do it over. And again, if you get any little marks that you're not happy with on your stamp, use your Stampin' Right markers or use your Stampin' Blends. Actually, I'm just gonna cut this so it doesn't. And I'm gonna use, oh, they both look good. I'm going to use this one. It's a little bit darker. Okay. And we need, so that, we just need to fussy cut these 2. Again, I am not a fussy cutter. I hate doing it. It challenges me, my patience sometimes, but I love punches and I love dies. But I do not mind at all fussy cutting images like this. Like, I'm not going to lie, I actually don't mind it at all. Because I can actually cut off a little bit sometimes of a stamped image that I don't like the edge. But these are super easy to cut. There you go. That's one. We need this little body here. All right, we're almost there. And again, all the links to everything you'll find in the post. All right, there's the body, and we need this. Again, look at how quick this is. So easy. So that's what I mean. You don't, if you don't get the stamp, these are not hard to, I mean the punch, those are not hard at all to cut. Okay, did we do everything? This, oh, okay, we need to stamp You Are Magical on here with our Granny Apple Green. So now we're going to bring back in our card and we are going to assemble our pieces. So what we want to do is take, oh, we never put our mushrooms together. Let's do them real quick so they can dry for a second. Okay. Yeah, Janice, this is Fresh Freesia. It's a very pretty spring color. Okay. I could have used like my tape runner. I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but you do it however. You do you, right? You do you. All right, this should be fun, this little guy. Actually, I think I'm just going to put glue onto my ladybug and then maneuver the body that way. My hands are so shaky. And that glue that you see a little bit of will dry. Okay, so this one is going to go here. This one is going to go here. Like so. And then we're going to put here. Okay, so for our sentiment, we need a little pop dot onto the right side of it. And then the left side of it, we're just going to put adhesive. So I'll get that ready. Adhesive to the left side. A pop dot over to the right side. Okay, and let's get these guys situated, how they're going to go. I want to snip off. I see a little bit of white there. It's okay, but I just want to snip. Snip. So much easier to hold. Using your tweezers is like having a third hand. Okay. So the UR has some adhesive on it, and Magical has a 3D dimensional so that it matches up with the circle. And again, instead of my shaky hands, I'm going to hold here. Perfect. Okay, again, we're going to come in with some gems. This time I'm using my Granny Apple Green stamping blend. And again, I already have a big one and a small one colored. I'm just going to color another small one. And you don't have to do this, but I just want to use these up. And I've always done this. I love them. I have so many of these also. Put them on our card, one there. Again, try to follow like a pyramid pattern, bing, 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 like triangle. Okay, or you could have put that right there, however you want. All right, I think I'm done. This is card 4. Let me move all my stuff out of the way and bring in all the other 4 cards. Clean up this little mess right here. Okay, so this is card 4. We're gonna bring in, here's card 3. So fun. This was card 2 we made. That just had a little strip of paper on the inside. Don't forget envelopes. Play with your envelopes. Cover the backs of them. Stamp them. This is card 1. All my cards. I hope you enjoyed today's card class. And I will be, next week, I'll be back on. I'll probably do a scrapbook video next week for my live. But I hope, let me put these so you can see them all. I like that. I just made all these. I want you to see them all. How pretty. Okay, there we go. So I hope you enjoyed my card class. I'll be back on, like I said, next Saturday, I'll be doing a creative session, probably be doing a scrapbook process video. And then the next time you can catch me doing a card class is April 5th. And I'm going to show you, let me show you a sneak peek, not of my cards because they're not designed yet, but I'll show you what I'm using in case you want to purchase it this month so that you'll earn this kit, right? That's the way to do it. I'm going to be using Friends of the Ocean. Yep, Friends of the Ocean DSP. The bundle I'm going to be using is the Friends of the Ocean bundle. And look at these great Sunny Days dots. So this is what I'm going to be playing with. Also a Wave 3D embossing folder and some ribbons. So not sure what I'm making, but that's going to be April 5th. So make sure you come back. It's the first Saturday, friends, of every month at 11 a.m. Eastern, except for the month of December. I bring you a new card class. And the second Saturday of the month, I do a creative session as well. So I hope you enjoyed this class. And if you have any questions, always reach out to me. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. And again, make sure if you're watching me on YouTube, please hit subscribe so that you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're following me here on Facebook, make sure that you follow me and share me with your friends so that we just grow our crafting community. All right. Have a great Saturday, everyone. Take care.